Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's a slightly different video. We don't have actual nail art designs going on today, but we're still talking about nails, of course. So today I thought I would do like a bit of a different video and talk about how to start working with brands as a small content creator. So right now, whilst filming this video, I'm on I think 18,000 subscribers right now, so I think that's pretty small. On YouTube and stuff, but I've been able to be quite successful with working with brands, or at least working with brands that I want to work with. There's been brands that have reached out, but I just don't don't want to work with them. They're just not kind of up my alley, and also I don't want to be just working with anybody. I want to work with the brands and the kind of quality that I believe in and like, basically. So, a little background to me. I've kind of been on YouTube for about 2 to 3 years right now. I've kind of started off with doing press-ons, then I kind of switched a bit more to specifically nail art, but I've always kind of been around gel polish. Only recently I've started kind of dibble-dabbling into some acrylics, and polygel I used to just a tad bit, like a very little amount. So yeah, maybe, who knows, in the future I might be getting involved with more acrylic companies, but at the moment I'm strictly gel polish. Gel polish is where my heart kind of lies. So I've been working with brands that offer gel polishes or build a gel too a little bit, and also like nail tools too, which would make sense with obviously gel polishes and stuff like that. Before we even start talking about the methods and everything that I can advise you guys to actually get the brand collaborations, first you need to think about the kind of niche you want to get into, because nails sounds like a really small area to work in, but actually it's so huge. Like you can specialize in nail art, you can specialize even within nail art, there's like specific techniques and things that you can do to be like a pro in. So you could do like nail art, you could specialize in acrylic specifically, in polygel, builder gel nails, you can do press-on nails, you can do also, there's just so many things you can get involved in. So I think as a start, if you are overall starting up a channel, I think it's very important for you guys to figure out that main niche that you want to focus into. Don't worry about staying in that niche too much, because you can obviously throw in a video here and there, like I am today. I mainly do art, but today I'm uploading a video about some information. It's just kind of as you grow your kind of audience, you can start kind of venturing out into more video ideas, and sometimes you just want to switch it up anyways, but kind of find your niche. So I kind of started with press-on nails, but then moved over to nail art, but you're still kind of staying in that area, but you can always change your content whenever, but find that niche. So let's say if you start in acrylic, there's no way, well, there is a way, but it's most likely gel polish companies won't probably reach out to you. You'll find that more acrylic companies are reaching out to you. Whereas obviously, if you're doing gel polish, you're not going to find the acrylic companies reaching out to you. So you need to find out what you like the most, where you find the most happiness in doing, do that. And then slowly as you build your audience, you can start venturing out into maybe a bit more acrylic, a bit more polygel, trying to try out new things on the channel and seeing what works, how to grow it higher if you wanted to. But find that niche is very important. Another thing to remember is quality is everything. So it's not about the quantity, it's not about the amount of videos you upload, it's the quality. So make sure you focus focus a lot on the kind of content that you're creating. So things like, you don't need to instantly go and buy out any expensive tools, technology, devices. So right now I'm filming on my iPhone. I've got iPhone 12 plus, 11, 12 plus, one of those. I forget, it's been a while since I got it, like 3 years. But I'm still on this iPhone, and I'm just using my regular phone. There's always been times that I've considered getting like a camera and kind of try to elevate the quality of my videos, but I just feel like I'm not there yet. It's like you can't just splurge all of your money into all of the technology, whereas you might end up finding you don't like it, like, filming, or maybe that technology is a bit too complicated for you at this moment in time to grasp, and you haven't even started. Does that make sense? So for me, I'd advise start low, and then as you start making money on the content you're creating, then start investing back. It's almost like a business with content creation. You kind of, whatever you earn, you want to at least put some of that back into it and just keep growing it, invest in better products, invest in better technology, better, camera qualities and everything like that. So quality is important. Even if you've got like a bad phone or anything, like it's about putting in that effort into whether if it's not necessarily the really crisp quality, it could be the actual editing process. You put in that time, make it fun, make it different, not just straight film in, upload, and just let that be as is. You know what I mean? Like, put in that effort, because brands will see that. Brands will see that you're invested, you spend the time and effort into your content, that you really value what you do, and they want to work with you. You find more brands want to work with you that way. And then last but not least, also consistency is important. You don't want to be uploading a video once, disappear off the face of the earth for about, like, you know, a month, and then appear again for a one video, and so on. You want to make consistency. Brands again will want to see that, because they want to know that if they ask you to collaborate or send you some products, then they want to know and they want to feel like they can trust you, that you will upload that content within an agreed time frame, or even if you don't have an agreed time frame, that you're just constantly uploading and your presence, like you're present on YouTube or on TikTok, wherever you are that you upload, and they'll just feel like they can trust you, basically. Right, so now at this stage, you would have your niche selected, you've uploaded all your content, you've uploaded consistently all the time, and now at this stage, you are basically ready to start reaching out. You don't need to wait to get 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers. That doesn't matter. If you want to start reaching out at 500 subscribers, do it. You will. What's the worst that can happen? They'll tell you no. Fine, I'll just reach out when I get 1,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? You just have to just keep going. So here are a couple of like ways of getting brands to collaborate with you. So my first tip is actually reaching out yourself to these brands. So for example, you'll find that a lot of YouTubers work with brands, and you know this because the bigger YouTubers, you can hear, oh, I'm a Cart, you know, Madam Glam, all these other brands that you can hear YouTubers use. Quite often they are, you know, in collaboration, or they might have links in the description with like promo codes and everything like that. So those are brands that are probably going to be more willing to work with you because they're already working with nail techs on YouTube or content creators, and they're clearly already in that industry where they're kind of like, you know, spreading out their products and want exposure through YouTube. So once you find the brands that you want to work with, you want to research their email addresses and send them an email, or if they've got like an online forum, you can like submit to kind of just express in that email why you think they're amazing, pretty much, why you think you can bring them a lot of exposure, why you think they should basically send you products. So I feel like at the start of your journey with working with brands, you're going to get a lot of free products, and that's fine. Of course, that doesn't pay the bills, but if you're a small content creator, that's always something. And also, once you create that product, there's nothing saying you can't sell it if you wanted to make that extra coin here and there. Once you create that content, you've kind of done your part of the deal. You can go sell it if you'd like to. If you're, you know, struggling, you want to make some extra money. But also, them sending that product, they're actually investing back into your business. Because, for example, if I get some Madam Glam gel polishes, they're actually, not only am I kind of creating content for them and investing in them and showing people their products and how good they are, and discount codes and everything like that, but they're also investing back into your business. You've now got extra gel polishes that you don't actually need to go and buy. You can now use that to create more designs, more content on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, and get more viewers and more money. So it's almost like a win-win. So although I'm not necessarily getting paid for the gel polishes, I'm looking at it in a way of like, I'm still winning here. Like, I'm still getting a free product. I can sell it if I please. If I don't, I can use it. And that also saves me money because I don't now need to go out and buy gel polishes. So since working with Madam Glam, for example, they've been my all-time love. When I first started YouTube, Madam Glam was the company that I wanted to work with the most. Like, they were I love them. I watched so many YouTubers work with them, and the consistency of the product was just so good on camera already that I just knew I had to collaborate with them. And I remember I could not find them anywhere. I couldn't find an email address to contact. There was no kind of, I just couldn't find them, and I was so bummed out because I was ready. I was ready to write that email, express my love to them, and beg for some collaboration. Anything, really. I was willing to pay myself to just collaborate with them, really. But they just reached out to me. So here is the next tip. Instead of emailing others, if you feel like that's not up for you, or you've done that and it hasn't worked, other area of kind of, things you can do is have a business email address. That's very important, and have that linked everywhere on all your socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Have it under every single video in your description, because if brands click on a video, they're more willing to click on the description and they're going to find your email there to contact you. Having your email, let's say, just on the description of your whole channel, it's just extra steps that people have to click to get to that point of finding the email, and then halfway through they might get bored and not get there. You need to make sure you're plastering that email address everywhere to get a hold of brands contacting you. If you think about models, for example, when you go on there like Instagram, what's the first thing you see on their bio? Like their manager's contact details. It's just plastering that easy contact to get through to you, to be able to collaborate, discuss anything, product. You might even end up being able to bag like a full-on collaboration where you create a whole new collection with a company. That would be amazing. So you need to make sure you're easily accessible. And then brands will contact you that way. Another thing I also did with Madam Glam, because I couldn't find them, I started using their gel polishes. So I went out, spent my own money, found, ordered their products and started using them and showing videos, and almost like started promoting them before they even contacted me to promote them. And that way I was also almost able to get that foot in the door to show Madam Glam, for example, that I can create the content. This is what basically I can offer you in a way. And they must have liked it because they contacted me, and every so often I might get a gel polish or two to show on the channel and share with you. And I do it with the most biggest smile on my face, because that's the only, literally, if I could choose a brand to only work with, it would be Madam Glam. They're the best company I've ever worked with. Overall, just the product, even if they one day decided to just stop sending me anything and never just speak to me ever again, I would not matter to me. I'd keep buying their products. They're amazing and I will forever talk about them. But that's basically just like an experience of mine that I had with gel polishes specifically. But since having my email everywhere, I just get brands contacting me. For example, whether it's like a nail drill to show, builder gels, anything like that. But it's very important to not agree to everything. If you get like a random company reaching out wanting to offer products, please just make sure you take the time to really consider whether or not this is something you actually want to show on your channel. Yeah, it's great to get free products all the time, but you don't want to make your audience feel like they can't trust you, that you're just kind of picking up any sort of product you ever get in your email and just taking it and just running with it, because that way you're going to lose the trust and your audience just won't trust you to buy the things that you're trying to show them. And at that point, you basically just lost everything. All the brands won't want to work with you, because if they send you a product and you show it and no one clicks the link to buy it, then why would a brand want to work with you? They're not really winning anymore. You know what I mean? It has to be a win-win. You have to be very selective with what you show on your channel. And, there's nothing wrong with accepting a collaboration with a company and the product comes and it's not good quality and you're just not happy to show that. You have the absolute right to contact them back and say, unfortunately, I agreed to a video, but I've never obviously heard of this company before. I've never used it. I'm trying it out now and I'm just not satisfied with it. And I just cannot show this to my audience. And you are in your absolute right to do that. So remember that there's usually no contracts at this stage anyways involved. I've not ever had to write a contract or sign a contract about showing any sort of products. It's usually just like a verbal agreement that I will upload a video. But remember, it's not a contract. So if it's bad, and if they ask you to send it back, then obviously send it back. I don't know. I've not yet had a situation where I had to send anything back or tell a company that I won't work with them for their products. Usually if it's just a company I don't know, I just probably wouldn't just accept their products. But also be cautious, because in your emails, you get a lot of scam emails, because now your business email, do not give your personal email, create a business email. You'll get just some weird emails. I just get emails about like products that have nothing to do with my channel. So first of all, that's like a red flag instantly. Like, why are they contacting me? They're not gonna win anything off my channel. No one's gonna buy their dress off my channel. I am a whole nail content creator, so like, why would I show nail dresses, for example? So be careful what you accept. So then, now you've got your brand that you're working with, you've got your products that they've sent. Take the time to create good content for them. If you're stuck on what to create, you're brand new, you've got your 500 subscribers, you're brand new to the whole industry, you don't know what you're doing, it's okay to go research what others do. For example, I don't know, you got a company like, I don't know, Melody Susie, for example. Go research what others have done, what they've, how they kind of approached it. If you're a TikToker, how do you create like a short content on this kind of product? Go Google, do your research. Don't just jump into something. Research is key. Key. Any video content you do is key. Just like today's video, I could have just come on and just been blabbing on about anything and everything. I'm trying to keep it structured. Hopefully it's structured. But it's very important to do that, because otherwise people are going to lose interest and leave the channel and not watch it. So then it's just a flop. But I think I'll basically conclude the video. Reach out to brands, quality, emails. You know, once you get the brand, make sure you maintain good relationship. They will then continue sending you products. As soon as they come through, create that content. Ask them if they want anything specific. Communicate with them. Let's say you haven't heard from them for a while, but you've constantly been creating videos for them. Reach out, just say hi, how are you doing? Send them a couple of links to recent videos you've done, just to let them know, hi, I'm still here, uploading content. Your products are amazing. Here are a couple of videos that I've done recently using your products. It's all very, very important to build a relationship. Continue the grind. You've all got this, and hopefully more of my videos can come out, helping you guys more and more. If you've got any extra questions that you want me to answer, leave them in the description. Anything to do with nails, whether it's press on, starting a business, just starting overall a channel, maybe the key things you need to start, what kind of software I use to edit, let me know everything in the comments. I will try and make as many videos chatting to you and hopefully helping you guys out with your nail journey. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.